The Lion King is one of those movies you never forget. Hi, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, I just got done watching 1994's The Lion King. Think back to Disney in the 90s. We had the little movie called The Little Mermaid, Mulan. That decade was so magical and memorable, and that's so important to a lot of people's childhoods, including mine, my own. The Lion King is that one movie that stuck with me. Just give you a refresher what the movie's about. It's basically the animal kingdom, and it's centered around a lion family. Mufasa and his wife give birth to a young cub named Simba. Now he is the centerpiece in this film. It's known throughout this movie that he's supposed to take his place in the circle of life, and he's supposed to be the next king. Now things take a turn for the worst. Scar, he has an agenda of his own. He wants to eliminate Simba fast. He wants to eliminate Mufasa, the king, and he wants to take over the throne, essentially. You could look at it as a revenge tale plot. Yes, you could look at it that way, but this is Disney. We're talking about surroundings, the characters, the musical acts. I don't remember the first time I watched this movie, but I do remember moments where I was recreating some scenes. The one scene at the end where Simba takes his place on Pride Rock and he roars. I was just one of those kids where I reenact movies I enjoyed. The marketing was backpacks, the shirts. It sits nicely on IMDb at an 8.5 out of 10. And Rotten Tomatoes at 92%, Metacritic 88%. What's most important about a movie is the opening scene. We get this triumphant, harmonic score that opens up this movie and introduces us to a slew of animals, and they are all gathered together for one ceremonious event, and that's the birth of Simba. There are moments, one-on-one conversations. For instance, Simba and Mufasa, he tells him, hey, straight up, I'm not always going to be around. You're going to be the king when I'm gone. This will be all yours. At the time, it doesn't sit in his mind with Simba, have all this responsibility. What's so brilliant about The Lion King to this day is the narrative is memorable. The movie flies by in an instant. It's like an hour, 30 minutes, hour 28. In the 90s, basically, Disney was Pixar. And somewhere along the way, they lost their magic. I think that decade alone kept a lot of kids entertained. I have to give this movie an A. I give it an A+. I think I'm at the point where I'm gonna show this to my kids. I really hope it makes a lasting impression on them. There's one particular character, aside from James Earl Jones as the voice of Mufasa, this is Jeremy Irons as the voice of Scar. He's so haunting. Whenever he speaks, a sense of threat, held just by the look of Scar, he's menacing. He has something up his sleeve. And obviously the movie lets us know his intentions are not good. I think Disney was not afraid of showing us, the dark side of humanity to an extent. Guys, have you seen The Lion King? What is your favorite Disney film to date? Let me know in those comments below. I want to know. Let's start a conversation. Drop a comment below. Please like this video. Consider subscribing. Stay tuned for more. Bye-bye.